This is week 4 of the 50-day FBA challenge by Jatz Naran. Keep watching to find out more. Hey guys, my name's Preet and welcome to Preet's Hustle. If this is the first time you're seeing me and haven't watched this series from the start of this challenge, then please click the link on the screen to watch the full playlist from the beginning. So you all know that I'm doing this 50-day FBA challenge by Jatz and I'm documenting it fully so I can see if it's worth doing it or not. It is quite pricey, so you can just watch my journey and then start following my videos to learn how you can start with just £50 and join me on this journey to £100,000. I'll start with what has happened last week and this week. I'll do this in all the videos as I'll be posting these videos in a gap of a week, so it might get hard to remember what has happened until now. Let's begin then. In the last week's live call, Jatz started off by saying that in that session we will be learning about product analysis and retail arbitrage before going into wholesale. We would also be ordering our first product by the end of the week, which got me very excited. First, we learned how to identify a private label listing. This is important because we can't sell products which are private labeled by someone else, as the original seller can have you banned from Amazon for selling the product. I explained what private label products are and how even I can get one, but we will be focusing on FBA wholesale for now, as that is what the challenge is about. Jatz then talked about price wars on Amazon. Price war is when there are two sellers selling the same product and one lowers the price to win the buy box. Then the other puts the price even lower so he can win the buy box as well. This keeps going on and they both eventually lose. We got advice on what to do when there are other sellers selling the product that we're selling. Start a price war with us. He then started talking about product analysis. What he taught in that call was just the basics, which we can do without needing any third-party softwares or tools. He gave us 4 points to look out for and also 1 bonus point. If we find a product, then we need to see if it checks all 4 of the points. If it does, then it's a good product. If it checks all 4 points and also the bonus point that he taught us, then it's a great product and we can definitely sell that. We were given an Excel sheet with hundreds of products on it that had all the information, such as the link to the site where we can buy it from, the price of the product, the profit of the product if we sell it on Amazon, the sales rank, and the ASIN from Amazon. He went through a few products live and showed us how to check for all those points that he taught us, so that afterwards we can do the same. Now let's go through the homework which was given to us last week. We were asked to go through that Excel sheet with potential profitable product and find at least 10 different products which checks out at least 4 of those points. Then we had to add those products to our inventory on Amazon so we get more practice of adding products. So I started going through that whole list and after a long time I found them. They weren't in stock, but that didn't matter because I wasn't going to order them. I just had to add them to my inventory. So I started adding those 10 products to Amazon. There was also a second part of the homework, which was to order one product which checked all 4 points of the checklist and send a test shipment to Amazon. This was the first product which I was going to sell in this challenge. I couldn't find any products which matched all 4 checkpoints and was also in stock from that Excel sheet that was given to us. So I used other retail arbitrage methods to find one which I could order and send it off as my first test shipment to Amazon. So again, I started researching products and after a very long time, I found a product. Now, just to be safe, I found 2 other products which I can buy. Then I went through product analysis and picked the best one out and ordered 10 units of that product. Then after 2 very long days, it arrived. There it was, my very first product which I was going to sell. Please ignore my foot. This photo was taken by this delivery guy who wasn't experienced in taking photos. Here's the box. So now let's open it and check if everything's okay. Okay, so everything's fine and here are the products that I'll be sending to Amazon. So now that everything is fine, let's use the information taught to us in the previous weeks to pack these products and ship them to Amazon. Let me first get the SKU labels so I can print them and stick it onto each of them. Okay. So I have the SKU labels here ready. I'm going to stick one on each of the products and I'll get back to you. So you can see this is the original barcode that was on there, and then once I stick my own SKU label, it looks like this. There you go. I've done it to all of the products, so now I can stick on each of them and then pack them in a box. So I've packed all the products in this box now, which it came in, and now all I have to do is create a shipping plan, like I showed you in the week 1 and 2 videos. So I'm gonna have to make the shipping plan and then print the box labels off, which I can stick on this box. So let me quickly just make the shipping plan. Okay, so here it is. I have the shipping label and the label which the fulfillment center will need to scan when they get it. There we go. So both of the labels are on the box now. So, oh, and let me also tape the side so I don't show in the video where I got the product from. So let me just quickly tape. There we go, all done. I have taped all the sides as well. The bottom was secured. There you go, that's how I packed the box, to be extra careful. So now I can either have this collected from my house by UPS, but since this is just a small box, I will go drop it off at a nearby UPS access point and they'll collect it by tomorrow morning. So I completed all of week 3 homework and now it was time for our week 4 live call. Let's talk about what happened there. So Jatz started off by saying that we will be looking into advanced product analysis methods in this session. He told us that we will be using a tool or software to do our product analysis from now to analyze our wholesale products. So we went through that tool and Jatz showed us what things to look out for and how to use that specific tool to analyze products. He gave us a 5-point checklist which we have to follow when doing our product analysis. It started off a bit complicated, but things got smooth later on. He said that if a product passes all 5 points on this checklist, it will 99% sell. He didn't say 100% because on rare occasions, things might happen which no one has control over. So we only need this tool and the checklist to do our product analysis from now. We then move to product research. We already know how we will analyze a product, but to do product analysis, we need a product. So we started looking into product research methods. There were a total of 5 methods which were showed to us by Jatz. First was using another tool. Using that tool, we can get a big list of products according to the filters which we can set. Like we can set it to only show us products which Amazon is not selling, or any other filters which are related to the 5-point checklist that he gave us. But Jatz gave us the exact filters which we can put in and get a big list of products. So now we have a lot of products which we can do our product analysis on using the 5-point checklist. If any product passes all 5 checkpoints, then it's a product which we can sell. Second method was by directly going onto Amazon and looking at the best sellers in all the categories. Most of the times, Amazon will be selling those products, but if we go into the subcategories, then we'll find a lot of different and new products, and Amazon might not be selling them. The third method was by going to a local wholesaler and checking the products that they sell. Local wholesalers might not have online listings, so not many people will have access to them around the country. That means that I can get products at a much cheaper price and products which will have less competition as well. The fourth method was wholesale catalogs. If you look at a lot of catalogs for wholesale products, then we can do a product analysis on them, and maybe we can find a product which matches all, and maybe we can find a lot of products from there. The fifth method is store scouting. What that means is that when you find a product which is good, we go to the stores of the other sellers who are selling that product. Then we can start doing a product analysis on all the products that they sell. So basically, we're letting them find a product and then we can steal it. We won't be looking into stores of all the sellers. Jatz showed us what kind of sellers, what kind of stores we can check. So now we know how to find products and how to analyze them to see if they can sell that product. But once we find a product which we can sell, we need to source it. We need to find a place where we can buy it from and at a price at which we can make a good profit. Jatz showed us 3 sourcing methods, but I won't be talking about it in this video as it is part of the course. He also said that he left out a few things about one of the sourcing methods, and he'll be talking about that in the next live call. That information from that next live call will make things very easy for us to source a product at its cheapest price almost all the time. Then we got our homework for this week, which is to find 5 to 10 wholesale products using the product research methods, which passes the 5-point checklist. We won't be sourcing them yet, but just so we get used to it, we have to find 5 to 10 different products which are good to sell. So this was the work given to us this week, and I will get on it. I will give you guys updates on how it goes in the next video. So that's all for the updates. I have mentioned this in the last video too, but if you're new then you might not know this. The 50-day FBA challenge needs about £1,500 to £1,700 to do. This includes the challenge fees, the products that you'll be buying to sell, and the price of the tools or softwares which you'll be using. Now I know that not all of you will have this kind of money to start with, and I didn't as well. If you haven't seen my first video, then I'll link it down below in the description and you can check it out after this video. I mentioned in that video that I started with just £50 and earned some money, and then I reinvested that into doing this challenge. You can also start doing something on the side. All you need is £50. I will be posting videos on how you can also start with just £50 and what things you will be doing to earn the money from there. So just stay tuned and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done it. Also, I would really appreciate it if you can hit the like button, as it will help the video reach more people. Please let me know in the comments if you have any questions, or you can also let me know that you'll be watching this whole journey and you'll be a part of it. Keep the notifications on, as I'll be posting videos weekly to show how this challenge is going, and soon I'll start posting videos on how you can also start with just £50 and start doing something on the side. So until then, have a great time, but don't waste time.